The Chiefs are unstoppable, but something is about to put the team to the test. Their winning streak is incredible, but what's coming could change everything. Plus, there's a new addition to the roster that promises to be a big talker. Did you see what Mahomes just said? Don't miss a thing and leave a like to support the channel. Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs are cruising through the 2024 NFL season with a red-hot 12-1 record, locking up first place in the AFC West and punching their playoff ticket for an impressive 10th straight year. These guys are sitting pretty as the reigning Super Bowl champs, but the road ahead isn't exactly smooth sailing. Over the next 3 weeks, Kansas City faces a brutal stretch with 3 games crammed into just 11 days. First up, they're squaring off against the Cleveland Browns this Sunday. Then, with barely time to catch their breath, they'll prep for a Saturday showdown with the Houston Texans on December 21st. And as if that's not enough, they'll cap it off with a Christmas Day clash against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Talk about a holiday hustle. Mahomes isn't sugarcoating the situation. He's pumped for a shot at Christmas redemption after last year's performance, but he knows this grind isn't exactly friendly to a player's body. It's not a good feeling, he admitted. You never want to play this many games in such a short span. It's tough on your body, but this is the job. It's what we signed up for, and you've got to show up and do it. Andy Reid, ever the steady captain, isn't one to dwell on the negatives. It is what it is, the head coach said. You just manage it. The key is getting these guys ready for each game and giving them every tool they need to succeed. Right now, we've got a normal week, so we focus on handling business. The Chiefs will get a much-needed breather after their Christmas matchup against Pittsburgh, with their Week 18 face-off against the Broncos still waiting on a confirmed date. But if there's one thing we've learned about Mahomes and this team, it's that they'll find a way to power through, even with the odds stacked against them. So, fans, will this challenging schedule affect the Chiefs' performance? Let us know in the comments. But hold on tight, because the new addition to the roster could be even more impactful than it seems. As the Chiefs gear up for their Week 15 clash with the Browns, the cornerback situation remains one of the big question marks for Kansas City. Joshua Williams is back to full speed at practice, which helps, but it's clear the Chiefs are still sorting out their secondary, and now Steven Nelson is part of the mix, or at least he will be soon. Nelson, who recently signed with the team, isn't suiting up just yet. Head coach Andy Reid confirmed the plan is to take things slow with the veteran corner. We're going to let him get in shape and move around a little, Reid explained. You won't see him this week. We're giving him time to get his feet under him since he hasn't done anything up to this point. This gradual ramp-up isn't new for Kansas City. Earlier this year, running back Kareem Hunt joined the practice squad but didn't play immediately. Offensive tackle DJ Humphries also had to wait a bit after recovering from injury. It's a case-by-case thing, though, as players like DeAndre Hopkins and Joshua Uche have jumped in quicker. With Nelson given his specific situation, the cautious approach makes sense. Let's not forget, Nelson's 30-plus and spent most of the offseason and regular season retired. Sure, he's stayed in shape, but there's a difference between working out and being game-ready. The Chiefs are playing it smart by easing him back into action. What will Nelson's role look like? That's the million-dollar question. Joshua Williams has shown flashes of being a reliable CB2, but he's had his share of growing pains. Meanwhile, Nazeed Johnson hasn't exactly locked things down, even after being shuffled down the depth chart. Nelson isn't immediately challenging for heavy snaps, but if he gets back into the swing of things, he could still be a factor as the season wears on. With 3 games crammed into 11 days, including matchups against the Texans and Steelers, both teams Nelson knows well, his debut might come sooner rather than later. Keep an eye on December 21st or that Christmas Day showdown as potential dates for Nelson's second stint with the Chiefs to officially begin. The truth is that the Chiefs are navigating through rough waters, but the team has shown that it knows how to overcome challenges. And what about this new addition to the defense? It could be the solution or just another unknown. Only the field will tell. Subscribe to the channel to follow everything and not miss any news about your favorite team.